Yo, in today's video, we'll be looking at creepy and strange TikToks that are going to make you question reality.
You're telling me nobody is talking about the family of mermaid scuba divers just found in the Pacific Ocean?
Oh, a whole family? Oh snap, there go one. Oh wow, that's a sail tower. They got disguised as a whole tree out here.
Are you familiar with Khalil Gibran?
Yes.
He wrote a book, he wrote The Prophet, 1923, but he wrote another book called Sand and Foam. In that book, he told a story of a man who had been away from his family for 4 months working, and he was excited to come home, and as he was coming home, he knew that the mountain, when he saw the mountain, he was close to home. So his 5 senses started having a conversation, and his eyes says, I see a mountain, I see a mountain, I see a mountain. And so the ears perked out and said, I don't hear a mountain. The nose sniffed and said, I don't smell a mountain. The tongue tasted the air, I don't taste a mountain. And the other 4 senses started speaking among themselves, and they came to the conclusion that there must be something the matter with the eye, because they couldn't perceive it. But all of these things, we've been misled just because we've been fooled by our senses. Our eyes see 0.05% of the entire electromagnetic wave. We're blind cosmically, but we judge everything by what we see. And they've done that with science for so many years. You look at E equals MC squared. That talks about expansion. It does not show how it's divided. You've never breathed in twice without breathing out. You breathe in and you breathe out. You charge and you discharge. So how is it that the breathing in, they're acting as if the universe is just expanding out, breathing out, and it's going to dissipate out, and they never include the contractive side of it, breathing in.
Yo, Terence Howard was dropping some gems in that interview. I haven't even finished the full interview because it's like way too long, but I have watched a lot of it. He's definitely dropping gems, man. Not gonna lie. Didn't think Terence Howard was as smart as he is. I mean, I wouldn't know anyway, but just from, seeing him acting, I'm just used to him being, Mr. Hustle and Flow, Mr. Iron Man, Mr. Iron Man. You know what I'm saying? Now, what is this? That can't be from the sun.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Whatever it is, it's very...
Disco party in the skies. Real H on Earth. How do people find this stuff? What? So my question, like with situations like this, right, on Google Earth, or yeah, I think that's Google Earth he's using. Who actually goes around and takes the pictures? Like, who's walking around with a 360 camera into some little corridor like this and just decides to take the pictures? That's always been my question. Or is it like a little drone that they fly around or something? Oh, somebody's seeing you. They got their eyes on you. Oh, wait, that's probably the guy that was taking the pictures, wasn't it? Makes sense. Whoa. What is
Check this
that?
video out, guys. Now you know there's something going on with the sun when the elderly are speaking out about this. This lady is
Definitely.
speaking on the sun, how she has never seen the sun do what it's doing right now. It looks like the sun is grabbing at something, which means it's pulsating, which we showed y'all that before. But she has been on this earth for almost 80 years, and she's never seen the sun do this. And she's also stated that the sun looks different. Like there's a bigger sun and a smaller sun, possibly two suns. Check this out, y'all.
Looking at it. Look at the sun right there. What's it doing? See that? It look like it's doing it.
Because it
That's
is.
what people say. That's what people are saying. Huh? Yeah, but don't stare at it too long. People say it's flashing too like that. So you've heard that before? Yeah. I've never seen that. And it's yellow and spot around. Look there.
You hear? There's a spot around the sun.
Grabbing at something. Mm-hmm. I have never seen it.
Imagine what she's seen, y'all. Total different sun. She stated that.
Smaller than it was. Because it was bigger when I looked at it the first time.
You see, probably another sun, right? The sun changing, right? Sometimes there's a small sun in the sky. Sometimes there's a bigger sun in the sky. And she's talking about that, y'all. Y'all need to listen to the elder when they speak.
You know, because how long you been looking at it? I've been looking at it 20 minutes. No, I mean in your lifetime. No, I've never seen that before like that. I've never seen it like that. And I just went to open the curtains down there.
I'm gonna just put this out there, right? Shout out to Granny. But most people nowadays can't even sit down and look at anything for 20 minutes straight unless it's a television or a phone. You just think about that. Like, how many people are going outside and just looking at the sun for 20 minutes to actually observe what's going on with the sun for the whole 20 minutes? You know, people probably get like a good 30 seconds, start doing something else, looking around. You didn't miss something by now. You know, you look back up at the sun. So
I couldn't get away from it.
New sun vibes, baby.
I've never seen no sun look like this. Now look at what it's doing. It's just rising, I guess. And something is over it or something, because it ain't keeping still.
Look, y'all hear that? It's not keeping still. That's because they're always chasing the sun with those planes, y'all. They're always trying to put those things in front of the plane. The sun is a sentient being. The sun is a sentient living being. It is conscious. It knows how to move. Y'all ever watch the sun do its thing in the daytime when it's being harassed by those planes? Y'all ever watch that? The sun literally moves from different positions, y'all. It's amazing. And here she is, like, literally telling y'all it's moving. But yes, listen to the elderly when they're speaking, because they have been on this earth for a very long time and they know these changes. But let me know what you guys think about this video. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only raising awareness to interesting situations during this interesting times. Please like, comment, and share for more videos like this. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. Let's get this shift. Peace in.
has anybody else ever noticed anything strange with the sun recently? It's another sun video.
This is what my cows are hiding from. I'm going to tag this creator. Go back and watch this video.
You see it pulsating? It was literally just pulsating. That's, man.
Oh my God.
Is that your phone?
Yeah, that's my detox thing. I'm supposed to detox right now.
How do you detox? You detox on a timer? What do you do?
There's, my wife got me these things, you know, because I'm supposed to take this.
What is that?
And
Pure body extract.
and there's another one.
Advanced daily cellular detox. What's in this? Oh boy. I gotta
And
get out
this
my reading
too.
glasses. What's in this stuff?
Just things to counteract the natural the metals that we have in our bodies that wear us out.
And you just take these periodically throughout the day on a timer?
I gotta do it now. I gotta do it.
Okay.
I take a dropper, part of that dropper, and then 4 sprays, and it removes the parasites from your system. Like oil of oregano, like using oil of oregano instead of using antibiotics.
And have you felt an effect?
Yes.
Yeah? What do you feel when you take this
Well,
stuff?
I used to have really thick, dark circles under my eyes. That's gone away in the last 6 months. I've been using that. My skin, I'm 55 years old. I'm 55 years old and I smoke. Do I look like I'm 55
No,
years
you don't.
old?
You look great.
Picture of what I used to look like. When my wife met me, I was 256 pounds. Now I'm intermittent fasting. I follow her routine. But she turned me from that into this. It's like she shined up.
Yeah, you look about 15 years younger. Now.
Yeah, and that's because of her. I still smoke my cigarettes.
Why do you do that?
I'm a crackhead. I don't know. Everybody has to have some vice. Like Alan Watts.
Yeah, everyone does have to have their vices though. But hey, I'm about to send this to my wife right now. Hold on, we finna detox. I need to get all of this stuff out of my system too. Next 6 months, huh? I think that's happening right now. I also think that's happening as well. That's about to happen. Whoa. You know, I never really thought about that because, you know, all of our internet cables go undersea, you know, lay on the ocean bed, go up to the next continent, you know, like from Europe to America, all these other places, right? Just imagine if something crazy happened underneath the sea, like a little earthquake or something underneath the sea and messed up the cables. We would be struck. That happens like every year, though. Not gonna lie. A young star? All right, let's see if these things come true. We got till August. August to see if them things come true.
This is the video in Las Vegas in that backyard. Edited, fake, what's your take on it?
No, there's no editing. That is an original video. We did a complete analysis of it, and we tried to debunk it to see if there was something that was added to the video. We used a vector tracking software that has an AI component to it, and all of our results came back as it was authentic. So there's something in that video. There's two things actually in that video. There's something that happens in the background, which I found initially, and I didn't even see or recognize the being or whatever it is above the fence until just a few weeks ago. It was pointed out to me by a subscriber to a friend of mine's podcast. But once you see it, you can't deny it. So there's actually two beings in the video at the same time, one in the background that I believe that the father is reacting to, and you can see it for just a split second when their heads separate, and at that same time, that's when the being or whatever it is comes above the fence. So I believe it's authentic,
like you said, there's a difference between the video being authentic, right, and what it actually shows. Because Ben, there's this researcher in Britain who agrees that the video hasn't been edited, but he thinks he knows what caused this shadow, that it might be from the flashlight. Let's listen to what he had to say.
The flashlight, huh?
Let's rotate it a little, and we do actually see the torch from our camera position. We can just see it about here, can't we? We can just see it over his right shoulder. The closer he is to the fence post, the quicker that shadow will move from right to left.
Now, Scott, I understand you spoke to him. Ben, I should say. I understand you spoke to him. Again, it doesn't necessarily mean that there's something not there, but do you think the shadow is just caused by the flashlight, Ben?
Yeah, I wanted to say congratulations, Scott and Finn, because a lot of people don't have the time to do this, and we have confirmed it's there. There's something there, but as you look at this analysis, the shadow and the light he's holding, is casting through the slats of the gate. And the smudging that's appeared, I do believe, is a compression of the video because you don't have lighting up by the tree. So it doesn't mean, again, that what they were seeing in the backyard is something completely, totally different. They reacted to something. But I do believe what we're seeing near the fence is an effect caused by that shadow cast through the slats of the fence there. And when he moves, he recreated it in a software program that I'm convinced it's explainable.
See, so Scott, I'll allow you to jump in there. Here's the thing that I look at it. Whenever I look at it, I say to myself, these flying objects, these creatures, they match what our understanding of them are in our popular culture, right? What we think of aliens, what we think of UFOs. What we're seeing right now matches up, and I wonder, is that awfully convenient? What came first? The movies, our understanding of it, or this? You see, that's why I think people are suspicious. Like, you see these, and like, of course they're going to say a tall, lanky creature or a small green creature. That's why people, I think, are skeptical of it. But I'll give you a chance to respond to that.
Well, let me address the shadow issue first.
Sure.
The way shadows work, right? You have a light source, and then you need an object, and then the object casts a shadow. And for that shadow to appear, it needs a surface. Now, this shadow that appears above the fence does not have a surface to reflect upon. Just everybody's seen your shadow when you're walking on the street and the sun's up here and your shadow's on the ground. If there's no ground there, there's no shadow. So I don't understand how the shadow could just be floating above the fence. I don't believe that makes any sense to me. And I would say, as a reconstruction expert, we have to do experimentation. So if you have a hypothesis that the shadow being or whatever this is was caused by a light source, replicate it. And if you can do an experiment to replicate it, then I will give it validity. But until an experiment is done to say that under similar conditions you can have that same effect, I don't think that it has.
Can you expand upon that technology that you mentioned?
The software that we used?
Yeah.
We used a software that tracks motion. And not only does it track motion, but it shows that where the motion is coming from. So we have the shadow that we can see through the slots of the fence, and then we see coming into the screen from right to left, and it's on the frame for 24 frames out of 30 for 1 second, and in that shadow, the pixels have been. And I have no explanation for it. The pixels have been diminished or deleted by up to 33%. And I have, so if you look at a shadow that's like, for example, on the left side of the screen,
that's crazy.
The younger brother's back, that pixel is in full opacity. But when we looked at the shadow up here to the right, those are very odd. And there is an anomaly in there. If you look at, there's two little marks on the top of the head, and we isolated that in my 27-minute video of the full breakdown, and that is not part of this background. There is no tree, limb, branch, or anything that can reflect what that is. So the only thing that I could surmise, and it's a hypothesis, I don't know if this is true or not, but my hypothesis is if there is a cloaking technology, and we here on Earth, our military, we have cloaking technology, it could be a...
Scott, I just have a question about it, because when looking at the video, what is this alien technology on the left? Just for people who are tuning in and saying, wait a minute, is that a real alien we're looking at? What is this technology we're looking at?
Well, I don't know what the technology is, but what it's doing is diminishing the ability of the camera to fully capture the image, making it a smoky, blurry image. And that seems to be consistent with what a lot of people say when they have encounters, is that...
So what I'm talking about, I'm sorry, let me be clear. The animation on the left that we're seeing, just again, what is that? So people can understand when they're tuning in.
Okay. Sure. What we've done is we took the vector motion points in space, which are like little X's when we identify them, and then we attach that to a figure in the background to show that the movement of the shadow reflects the movement of a body that is attached to the head. So we don't believe it's a floating head. We believe that that head is attached to a body, and the motion of that head from right to left is consistent with the motion that we see between the slots of the fence. And it's there. It's absolutely there. And if you look at the reaction of the family, it's incredibly consistent with being...
Yo, I think that's from that old video, right? Back when they said something crashed in their backyard or something like that, and everyone was trying to say like they was lying, and they put the YouTube video out and then like disappeared for a while. What y'all think, man? I'm not gonna say that it is or that it ain't, but it looked like there was something there. And if it is something like that, or it doesn't have to be a tall gray alien either, it could be a humanoid or somebody that look like us, very advanced, but they want to cloak themselves because they don't want to be seen. I could see that too. If they got the technology to have UFOs, apparently they must have the technology to cloak themselves. But yeah, I don't know. That's the first time I'm really hearing about this video since it actually came out a while ago.
Terence Howard lied? Yo, you guys all know this man right here. This is his page. This is his face. Go watch this video. The PR against Terence Howard, making him seem like he's a liar and all this shit. He has no PhDs. Bruh, how about you prove he doesn't have 97 patents?
You know what's crazy, right? Is a person in this country or just in this society will judge you or your brilliance off of some letters. You don't have a PhD. I have a PhD. What was your thesis paper on? You know what I'm saying? Like, that don't mean that I don't have more knowledge than you. You just were able to memorize a lot of stuff that teacher told you to memorize. So now we can call you a PhD. You got good memory. That's one thing you got.
That he can prove he has. How about you prove that? How about you prove and watch that whole Joe Rogan podcast? Because how peculiar is the timing of this? And this comes across my FYP, slandering Terence Howard. People, let me tell you, I now will never watch anything. He's blocked. This guy is blocked off my page. And let me tell you, the majority of influencers that you guys follow or propagate up that never get their accounts banned, let me tell you, they're making content to sway your mind. Mm-hmm. Yeah, social media has informants now. Yeah, Pearlmania, Under the Desk News, another one now. Remember, they will reveal themselves the second they open their mouths. Let me tell you, woke community, if you think Terence Howard is a liar, watch him talk. As a person who remembers the equation to pi, a liar, you know who is a liar? The people that try to give him all this domestic violence shit. Mm-hmm. You know who is a liar? How Robert Downey Jr. turned his back on him. Why don't you talk about that? Go to this guy's page and watch this video. The Terence Howard propaganda has started. People, watch how they try to villainize this man. They're going to try to ostracize him. I can't believe it. One fucking day after the Joe Rogan podcast with Terence Howard, and now the slander has begun. People, protect this man. Protect Terence Howard. Terence, get the fuck out of America. Straight up. Go back to Africa. Go back to, I think you.
Not gonna lie, bro. That was bad. But you just said. I know that's not what you meant because he's over there working. But when you say that, that's a soundbite that someone gonna snatch. Go back to Africa.
Gone to the country where you got the tangential flight? Yeah, go help their economy. Fuck America. America don't deserve you.
Very true.
Straight up. They don't even respect what you do. I knew it was coming. I didn't think it was going to be one fucking day. Peace to the gods.
Oh, you're going to take a video of this one. Mm-hmm.
Disneyland always got issues like this. Yo, this has happened before, too.
It's moving. Can you see how it's like it's spinning?
Yeah.
So I'm not tripping, right? No, you're not tripping. You're not alone. And it is actually moving. It's not in the same space, in the spot.
don't know what that is. I done seen it before. It's crazy.
That is crazy. Oh, is it getting bigger? Mm-hmm. The shape is changing.
Wow.
Oh no, do we want to be out here?
That would creep me out. I'd be ready to go home.
They don't want us truly connected, truly aware of our powers and capabilities. I definitely am not a subscriber of any organized religion, but I definitely believe in a God, a creator, in the divine. I believe a lot of these lies, or a lot of what you see in the mainstream, is to get us to collectively deny that fact, to turn away from that divine creator, and with it, our true connection to this realm. They want us to think we don't matter, that we're just hurtling on a giant rock in a vast sea of nothingness, and everything happened by just some big coincidence. It all disconnects us from that divine cycle that everything else on this realm thrives in. You disconnect us from that cycle, lie to us about our history, and you have your mass of unquestioning, loyal worker drones that not only never questions the narrative, but goes after anyone that does. They don't want free thinkers working in their factories. That is, of course, my opinion anyways. It is far more than just history. That is nothing more than a set of lies agreed upon. Question everything, friends. Until next time.
So I just want to know what turned everything to stone back then.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Wait, for real? Yo, man, Orlando Brown, I don't know.
So my mother was showing me that she opened a banana that she thinks that these are not real bananas. We got it from the supermarket, but when she opens it and she breaks it in half, it gets very tough and doesn't really break.
Oh, no.
And when it pulls, it's like it's glue.
That's
it's
plastic.
Very tight and doughy.
Ew,
I know goddamn well. It's raining in every spot but on that damn Cheeto. Do y'all see this shit?
Whoa, that is
this
true.
Cheeto is like protected in this circle. What the hell going on?
Yo, Cheeto's got a force field.
Ay, pero por mucho, ¿por qué hacen Mira.
No guac for me. No guac for me. I'm cool. What's that? Some pop rocks or something in there. Look at that. You know what? And I didn't have a watermelon like that. And I threw that shit away. That is nasty. What is that rubber? Yeah, I'm good on the rubber fruits. Oh, them was blowing up.
So I bought a watermelon from what's it called? Sam's. And I cut it and I was cutting it and this is what I found.
Ugh. I done seen watermelons like that too.
This is even a watermelon or something else. I mean, is this like something they created in a lab? What the heck is this? It's an alien thing. This was my watermelon from Sam's. So I'll be taking it back to normal.
Yo, we got GMO fruits. We got lab-grown meats. Everything's grown in the lab. We got lab-grown people. Lab-grown animals. I mean, that's clearly a tree, guys. Clearly. Yo. What the? Giant scorpions and spiders? So wait, the truck was in one image, but it wasn't in the next. Did you? I don't know if y'all seen that. But that's crazy though. What's this, little people? Yo, what's going on? Yeah, that thing's cloaked. That's not no normal cloud just moving. It's something to that. Look at that. Look how it's moving. About to take off. Anybody else ever seen it? If you see this, you know it's not a cloud, man. Oh, wow. What kind of storm is that?
So Stephen Gray has dropped a new alien photograph. It's named EBE in a field. So go to dpiarchive.com, go to the top left, click on that, click on archive. So I think it's second from the bottom, it's called UFOs Worldwide or something like that. Click on that, there's a list of UFOs. One of the ones I liked was the UFO in Brazil 1958. That looked like a really good photograph. And there's one titled EBE. Now there is a search bar at the top. So if you click on that and then click EBE, I think just EBE, it'll come up with that. Click on it, it's got 4 photographs of a field. I'm not sure where, it possibly does tell you. And it's got grey alien, 2 grey aliens, possibly 3. I couldn't quite make it out, but it does look a little bit sketchy, I'll be honest with you, but if it's real, wow. Is that what they look like then, when you're trying to observe? It look like they were sort of floating and stuff like that. I would screenshot it and put it on this channel, however, it did say when I logged in, this is like copyrighted material and stuff like that and can't be shared, so I'm a bit unsure whether I can share anything from that website yet. I don't want to share anything and then it get me in any trouble or anything like that, or any lawsuits, just for sharing a picture. So I'll wait for other people to maybe share that. So yeah, go to that website, check out that alien picture. Is it real? I don't know, but it's interesting to go and look at. And check out the 1958 Brazil photograph.
Yeah, let's check them photos out, y'all. Celebrities are making bunkers due to an upcoming flood. Mud flood, anybody? Tartaria, anybody? I think there's many floods that happen, many of them. And there's another one coming. You know, I don't know if there's going to be floods like everywhere. What if, dang, that would be crazy, like if the whole world flooded, you know, but like there's nowhere safe. I'm not ready for that. So it said a guest spoke with Ryan Lil Manzi, and asked questions that we got answered. Live went to loading mode. Then it ends. I need to see the live. Anybody else seen the Ryan Garcia live? I don't be watching lives like that. I should probably start tuning in. What's this?
What the heck?
Something trying to blast through the firmament?
Oye, ve, hay 2 luces.
Oh my god.
Son extraterrestres, ve.
Yeah, something definitely trying to get through something. I don't know what them somethings are.
Okay, ya voy.
Métete al garage.
That was crazy.
Okay, so this is part 2 of exposing grocery stores. So as I showed y'all before, what we do is called reworking. So we taking out the moldy stuff in here, throwing it away, and then putting it and saving some of it in here, or it go back on the floor. So, you know, you have stuff like this, nasty, moldy.
That's exactly why I don't like to get strawberries. Like I go to Walmart and you just pick one box up and just look around and it's just moldy and nasty all up. Man, I do not like buying strawberries.
It away, and then the rest we put it, sometimes we put it on the floor, or we put it in this, and this becomes this. Cut up, sold for way more money. Same with the blueberries. We go through the blueberries. It's bad. This is no good. We go through it, take it out, throw it away, put it back on the floor for y'all to eat.
Some of the features of the Grand Canyon couldn't be hidden. That's why they restricted them. Before they restricted them, we have a chance to see our past, ancient civilizations, from their monuments, as photographed by John Wesley Powell, to their deities, forever cast in stone, to a Moor's king's ransom of unfathomable wealth stored within these structures, made into vaults. All are now the petrified remains, be it the rubble, albeit the features that just can't be hidden nor destroyed, are petrified forever. They are the Grand Canyon.
Yo, there's so much more to the Grand Canyon than we know.
I was seeing a video from 3 months ago of a YouTuber that infiltrated the Bohemian Grove. Upon infiltration, he had discovered a whiteboard. Whose name was listed on that whiteboard, you may ask? I'll give you a guess.
Josh Peck.
Josh Peck listed on Bohemian Grove's whiteboard. Crazy.
Check this out, y'all. Look at this. Y'all seen this? Do y'all see that? Hold on, let me slow it down for y'all. Check this out. Remember, they said these people will start showing themselves. Do you guys see that?
Demon face?
Bro. And that's not a filter neither. Because as soon as she seen this, like she tried to hide her face. Y'all see that? It's literally like Blade, bro. Are you kidding me?
Oh,
bro,
snap.
look at her hands. Look at her hands when it comes out the jacket pocket, y'all. Look at, again, she tries to hide her face. They literally are amongst us. Look at that, huh? Bro, when they said we were going to start seeing these people, I didn't think it was going to be this quick. But look at that, y'all. It looks like Baraka from Mortal Kombat. She literally looks like Baraka from Mortal Kombat.
Oh, snap. Ain't lying.
She's tall, too, bro. She's lanky. So what do you guys make what's going on here? Again, he ran into her when he was on her way home, trying to ask her what kind of music she listened to, and he was met with this surprise, and she was surprised as well, y'all. Look at this, y'all. It's great. I told y'all, our life is a movie. The movie they live is now starting to show itself, y'all. The movie they live, right? The people with the eyes to see are going to see clearly now who really are these people. Age of Aquarius is going to show you some things you really aren't ready for, y'all. But let me know what you guys think about this video. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only raising awareness to interesting situations during this interesting times. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, comment, and share for more videos like this. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. Let's get this shift. Peace in.
Yo, maybe that's what the tall grays are. Or who the tall grays are. You know what I mean? Everyone's thinking about a tall gray looking like an alien from the movies with big old buggy eyes. But that person in our last video look like a tall, gray person. In my opinion, that's all I'm saying. But yeah, guys, these are some of the most strange TikToks that are out there. If you like the content, don't forget to subscribe, turn your notification bells on, and until next time, YouTube, peace.